Hello, everybody, and welcome to Roll20 Presents Tomb of Annihilation. This is episode the 5th. And if I've been looking forward to it for a long time.
Yes!
Hi, everybody.
Off to a fucking flying start out the gate, just immediately into.
I'm sad to announce that I will be quitting the show and any other. I'll never talk to Adam ever again.
Unfortunately, this is going to be the 32nd episode where everybody leaves because I'm the worst person alive.
In other news, it's Friday the 13th and we're all gonna die.
Oh, that's true. It is Friday the 13th.
It is, yeah.
This episode brought to you by Spooky Moms and Hockey Masks. So hi, everybody. Hello and welcome. We have but a mere 3 hours to adventure in the fine jungles of Chult. So let's keep this roll call right quick.
Never mind the jungles. We're in the dungeons of Chult.
That's right. The upper dungeons of Chult.
The sky dungeons of Chult.
Oh, sky dungeons of Chult sounds like a really bad
It sounds like
novel.
it sounds like a, what do you call it? Like a, what was that one we did? The White Plume Mountain type dungeon?
Definitely, yeah, like a funhouse, the sky dungeons of Chult. It sounds like I was about to tease R.A. Salvatore, but then I remembered whose house we're in. Hi, R.A. You're great. Everything's good. So let's call roll here. I'm looking for Ishi Snaggletooth, Kobold Fighter.
Oh, you're looking for Ishi Snaggletooth. Well, you found her. Hello, yes, Kobold Fighter right here. Yes.
So everybody's level 2 now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Excellent. All right. We have a level 2 barbarian Furbolg named Little Fox. Perfect. Beautiful. Inspiration. I like how you've arranged your character such that you can get inspiration for not doing anything.
No, I get inspiration for pounding things to a bloody mess with my bare hands.
Yes.
That's what I get it for.
Silently, though, in a quiet way. Party nerd, Malik Al-Gharib.
Hello.
Hello. Level 2 sorcerer.
Mm-hmm.
Are you excited? Are you excited for level 3? Have you decided what sorcerer you want to be?
You gotta live first.
Do you know what you're gonna be when you grow up if you don't fall off a ladder and fall 300 feet and die in the jungle?
I'm gonna be meta magic something.
Fantastic.
Meta magic's good.
You're gonna tap some swamps.
Probably.
And last but not least, everybody's bluest friend, Arcturus Vuvuzela, Vaseline, vacuum cleaner. How do you pronounce your last name? I'm sorry, I don't speak Triton. All right, I'm not trying to be offensive here.
Did you see
I'm not a member of the Flaming
the
Eye.
meme about Sungwon? The meme of like,
Oh yes.
like English speakers can't pronounce non-English names.
Surface dwellers, man. It's because I don't have the gills for it. Specialized equipment.
It's Vivaxa.
And you are a cleric, a mighty cleric.
Yeah, a Triton Tempest cleric, level 2.
Nice. And expert fisher person.
Yeah, I've been doing
semi-expert.
Expert fish person.
Both.
I've been doing a fairly good job feeding myself and not giving a shit about anyone else.
Is Arcturus eating a tuna like us eating a gorilla?
No.
A tuna is not that close to.
I mean that's why I had to ask.
Why?
Yeah.
No.
Listen,
no.
these are the important hard-hitting questions we need to ask here on.
It's definitely not like Ishi eating a gorilla.
Annihilation.
I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, Ichi can eat
So you're
anything.
just gonna assume that anything that lives in the ocean is related to Triton.
I mean,
God damn it, Adam.
seems
You're being
fair to me.
Do
extremely
you landwalkers not feel
racist.
weird about eating other landwalking animals?
Exactly. Is that cow not related to you in some way?
I mean, if you weren't like such an unknown, if you were like a better known anthropologist, maybe these wouldn't be things that we were so ignorant about.
Maybe you had tenure
I mean, as
somewhere
an
important.
anthropologist, my job is not to spread the knowledge about my culture, but to learn about yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, the sequel to this show is going to be Thesis of Annihilation, and it's just going to be 3 hours a week, every week of just academic debates and library research. So I
I'm
hope
into
you
it.
stick
But like
around.
D&D related though.
Yeah, it'll all be D&D though. You'll make a lot of knowledge checks.
Is this what passes for quickly getting to the adventure
Yes,
for us?
Jesus. All right. So there's anyone who has arachnophobia. Thanks for coming. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay,
Because
bye.
Oh yeah, we were about to
Spider
get killed by giant
time.
spiders. Let's
Yeah.
go.
I'm leaving.
So in pursuit of the mask of Azaka Stormfang, high atop the mighty tower of Firefinger, our heroes have begun a long and deadly climb to hopefully retrieve the mask and hopefully not fall to their demise, their collective demises. Maybe individually they'll fall to their demise.
I'm
but we'll
voting
see.
on the falling to one's demise.
You are currently on the first level of Firefinger, a once proud and noble statue or tower with an ancient purpose, but now semi-hollowed out lair to horrible spider types. So let's fight them, shall we?
Let us stab them.
Let us unto
Can I
them
talk to
deliver
them?
a killing.
Unto them, I wish to deliver a sharp implement.
Yes, please roll your initiative, and we shall begin the ritual.
My Roll20 is
Put
loading.
you spotters.
There we go.
Well, oh, here we go.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wow, you're so fast, Ishi.
Wah, wah, wah.
Ishi is like lightning.
All right, and then Azaka. Sorry, buddy. Azaka's character sheet's all over the place. Here we
Like
go.
tiny red lightning.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
I decided I don't like spiders.
The initiative has been determined. Now, you'll note you're all jammed up in these tunnels. Many of you, actually, none of you aside from Arcturus have anywhere to go. Arcturus, you have a little bit of maneuvering room down this way. But yeah, up here, Malik and Ishi, you'll be fighting back to back. I guess you could jump down into the pit. It's a 10-foot drop, but it's certainly an option.
Also, webs down there, I think.
Yeah, not to a thickness that, like, if you
Okay,
look,
I
if you look
just,
up,
like, I
their
look
webs
up.
are mostly up in the
Okay.
ceiling region. But Ishi, a spider lands in front of you, bearing its venom-dripping fangs. What do you
I
do?
attack.
Good. That's a smart move. You strike the spider. Oh my God, you just spear the thing right through. A single terrible blow, and you puncture the spider.
Fucking crack a slam up on that spider. I think what happens is that the spider just falls and lands on Ishi's sword. Yeah.
Damn, spider kebabs. So
Yeah,
yeah, the giant wolf spider, before it even has a chance to leap on this prey, it tumbles to the ground. Little fox. It just now occurs to me. That the only person who actually should be acting on this round is Little Fox. I'm gonna give you that free one, Ishi.
Well, because the spider just fell on
The
the
spider just
sword.
fell on you.
Yeah.
So we'll do Little Fox, we'll do the spider, and then we'll go back to the beginning, and then start again. So
Okay, right, because everyone else got surprised except
everyone
me.
else got surprised
Yeah.
except you. I forgot about that part, but that's okay. Little Fox, go ahead.
I smashed Spooter with hammer.
Which one? The one menacing Malik, or the one? To
Yeah, the one next to me and Malik.
You rage.
And it's like right there. Yeah. Okay.
Do I bother to?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Everything is life or death right now.
How many rages do you have?
I think this is true. I have 2 rages, so I will activate my rage and
Yeah.
then
Okay.
maul this thing.
You absolutely do maul
Just,
it. Yep.
does a 20 hit? Yes, I hope so. And I do 13 damage.
It is also destroyed. You're just doing it.
They drop out of the ceiling, and like looking back, people will be like, "Why was Little Fox pulling her hammer out?" So like, it's like in advance of knowing that they're there, she just like has a feeling about it, and then just like pulls it out and just smashes this thing out of the air, and it goes and like hisses and gets stuck in its own webs.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, literally, it falls and you just
Spider
bat it out of the air like a
everywhere.
pinata.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ugh.
So
No candy in this pinata, Adam.
the two remaining spiders, one of them attacks Azaka. They have advantage on these rolls because they're hidden from these particular people. Oh damn! Azaka takes a crit. So the spider lands on her back. She screams in surprise, and it buries its poison fangs in her neck. So she takes some damage. And then she needs to make a saving throw against DC 11. Thankfully, her constitution is one of her better scores.
But it's not good
Unfortunately,
enough.
she did not roll very well.
So she just took 24 damage,
She did. That's a lot of
and it's
damage.
gonna.
It's like looking into a grim future for yourselves.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, she grabs at it and screams and kind of falls to her knees, trying to like grab it or throw it off of her in a bit of a panic. Arcturus, here comes one for you. Same thing, got advantage, and that's a hit for 10.
Can I take reactions on surprise rounds?
No, you cannot.
Okay.
Yeah. But you can make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that was 10 damage, you said?
Yes.
Okay. And a con save?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
Isn't the poison damage being rolled as part
Is
of
it
the
already part of the macro? Because some creatures do.
It's 2d6.
Oh yeah, it is. It all rolls it. So it's just 10. You're fine, and I'll refund. I'll refund some.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait. No, but it says and they
Yeah,
must make.
it's 10 if you fail. I haven't looked at your result
making-
yet.
So I take 4.
Yeah,
then?
so you just take the
fail.
piercing. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
half.
Thanks for noticing that, Dave. Yeah.
It's half on a
half as
it's
much.
just
So
four.
so I take 7 damage.
Yes.
So many different damage rolls.
yeah. So Azaka takes 4 instead of 8.
No, Izaka would take
6
just
plus
she
the
wouldn't take
17 minus no.
she wouldn't take
just takes
any
that.
of that second 2d6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
Whew.
I'll just recalculate. Yeah, thanks for noticing that, Dave. That's important. So 6 for the piercing, and then 17 for the poison. Okay. All right. So yeah, they just drop into attack. That's like their whole thing. Everyone is too startled to respond, except we get back to the beginning of the round. Ishi, it is your turn.
Malik, duck, crossbow.
Yeah. So you wanna shoot past.
Oh, it's me that needs to die.
Oh yeah, that one's dead. Little fox, just move out of the way, I guess.
And she like
It's between the legs.
Yeah.
right?
she like
between the
lifts
legs.
one of her legs up and like leans against the wall to try to like give you space to shoot. Yeah.
Let me
Oh,
just
gosh.
see.
No dice.
Oh yeah, okay. It doesn't matter. I was gonna say, I was gonna check if your allies make for cover, but yeah, no problem. So you just fire between your legs. It's a wide miss. Azaka is like flailing around, not making it easy, and yeah, your crossbow.
I mean, this is just Ishi loading the crossbow, and as she brings it up, firing it directly into the ground, and then they're not being a bolt. Like
right, Malik, the crossbow bolt is like sticking out of the stone at your feet. Lil Fox, full of rage.
Yeah, this spider that's on top of my friend is gonna get also smashed in
Your
a
friend?
surgically precise way that will not hurt my friend.
Okay.
I swear.
Oink.
We're gonna be just fine. Oh, if only. It's a 14.
14 is a hit. Yep.
It takes 15 damage.
Nice.
Well-
It is dead.
So I think with this one, she like grabs the spider and like pulls it off, and then like 2-hand overhead swing as it's trying to like right itself. She just like smashes it into the ground.
Nice. Okay. So there is one last giant wolf spider who will probably make the last attack of its life on Arcturus,
Don't touch me.
and doesn't have advantage this time, so your armor protects you.
Don't touch me.
Malik.
Yeah, I don't need to use any spells, I don't think, to help on this. I will just firebolt.
Okay. Yeah, you got a clear shot there, no problem.
Pew!
Whoa, good hit. Well, I spoke too soon. And you tried, and that's what counts, is that you tried. You made an effort, and you Suddenly, the cavern smells slightly of mildly scorched spider.
It's like the sand is like the sleepy dust you get, like in
Yeah.
your eyes
Oh,
when you
God.
wake up. Yeah.
I had a friend, one of the first times I ever played Dungeons and Dragons, who described taking 3 damage as, "Oh no, I cut my fingernails too short,"
Yeah.
which I thought was nice. I always think of that, even years and years later. Malik, you don't really. I mean, you could move past Ishi if you want to move.
Yeah, I'll move back there.
Okay, all right. Arcturus, there's a spider. You've managed to get it off of you. It's on the floor in front of you, but it's got its legs up and it's kind of like batting at you.
I'm going to take a bludgeoning object and whack at it until it dies.
A sound tactic.
Hopefully.
You strike it with your warhammer.
Fuck yes.
All right, it deals.
It's not gonna.
It's not enough to kill it, but you injure it. You and Malik, you're wearing it down.
Wait, did you hit something with your?
Yeah.
Is this the first time?
I think maybe.
I thought you had a trident.
I do, but I also have a warhammer.
Okay.
Azaka comes around steps over the smushed spider guts on the ground, and then she makes an attack with her scimitar on the spider that is fighting you.
I'm trying to look
Fish
more
friend.
badass.
She misses on her first swing, and she hits on the second swing, finishing the thing off. And just like that, the spiders are exterminated. So she takes a swing. It sort of crab walks sideways, bounces her sword off of the wall, and then she buries the machete in its back. It makes one last whining sound and then falls limp at your feet. She looks at you. And can you make a perception check for me real quick while this thing is dying?
Sure, yeah.
Thanks.
9.
Okay. All right. So you're breathing hard. Maybe your vision's a little blurry from getting attacked. And she looks you in the eyes and she's like, "Are you all right?" And like grabs you by the shoulders.
And I was like doing the whole like I don't like spiders like grimacy thing and like whacking at it really not actually like well, just in like panic. And then she like kills it and she like touches me and I'm like, yes,
I'm fine.
yes, I had like thank you. Yes, I'm fine.
And she turns over her shoulder to look at you, little fox, and she says, "Good eye. You're quick too. Shame we can't say the same for the rest of us. Well, good work."
And she just kind of like shrugs while holding this massive hammer, like, and like puts it away.
Drip. Oh.
Oh, they're all gone then. Good job, everyone.
Yeah, Malik comes back out of the cave like, "Oh, is the danger past? Are we good?"
Yeah. So you're all kind of still crowded in this little cavern. But where to go? What do you want to do? There's the divot, and then there's a little cave on the other side.
And I was gonna make a running jump.
Little Fox is just gonna drop down into the pit now that we've like dealt with the overhead spiders. She like takes a quick look up, obviously.
Yeah, there's some webbing up there, and maybe you see the brightly colored, though blood stained, like feathers of some birds that they caught that flew in here.
Yeah, and the little like bundles that they've drained of their.
Yeah, exactly. And there's some miscellaneous bones on the ground. But no big like thick webs, no like people hanging up there being like,
Anything interesting?
Yeah, and she like just doesn't say anything and like puts a hand down on the ledge and like drops down like in a controlled way. I don't just like fall 10 feet.
I mean, 10 feet for you is not that big a deal because you're like 8 feet tall, right?
She's 8 feet tall. Yeah.
And you can just reach up and like with your arms like grab Ishi and pull her down.
If she wanted to. But like now that I'm down on the ground, I like do a quick little survey of this area as well.
Okay. Just debris, rubble. Nothing of any obvious value here.
And it's like 10 feet down and then 10 feet back up.
Yeah, more or less.
It's consistent. Okay, cool.
Yep.
So yeah, she just like gestures to Ishi and like reaches up so she can like grab you and.
I guess we do have to get across, but I could probably jump this.
And she gives you this look of like, yeah, okay, but you don't need to be like the hero.
I want to be very.
But why? And then like sticks her hands up.
Yeah, I want to be very impressive. And if Ishi says
Okay,
that, I'm going to be
fine.
like, well, Azaka's right here. And like, I could jump this and be very impressive. And that'd be, yeah. And so I think that's what Arcturus is going to try to do.
I'm already like getting picked up by Little Fox. And,
Because
like,
from where Little Fox is standing, it would be really easy for her to just pick you up and deposit you over there.
Because yeah, like if she's 8 feet tall and she puts her arm over her head, that's like 11 feet.
yeah, so it's like
Minimum.
there and then over there. yeah.
Yeah, so she just like puts you over there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna stay down in the pit to catch Arcturus when he falls in.
I'm not gonna fall.
All right.
I'm just
So
like-
if I take a 10-foot,
Ready
if I
for
take
it.
a 10-foot running start, I can jump. Like, how long is it?
Your strength score.
So 16 feet, and that's 15. So it won't be
It
like.
would be from here to here. So yeah, you could. I mean, I'll make it. I'll give you a like an athletics check to do it gracefully.
And
You'll do it no
here's
matter
the-
what. But
Here's the thing too, is it's the platformer issue of like, did you jump right at the edge? Did you jump
Well,
a little early
You
and you
keep
missed
too
it?
short. You just like
Anywho.
Mario straight into it. You jump, you hit the block, and you're just like, thunk.
Oh, is it asshole Mario? Yeah, where there's the coin block there to control your jump vectors.
yeah, I mean, here's the thing: if you want to look cool, doing
I
this
wanna
jump-
look
okay,
cool.
So I will get you. That does complicate it. I'll get you to make a, I don't know, make a DC 10 athletics check.
This
Do
is
you
gonna
cast
be-
guidance?
No,
Okay, you don't pray first.
no.
All right.
dear
I need
Lord,
my God to
let
help
me
me.
impress this babe
Yeah.
in thine mercy.
There you go.
14. Can I look cool?
Yes. Describe it.
No, he just like looks around and like
don't you
was.
don't you John Harper me. I want a description of
No,
this shit.
excuse me. What was I doing
I've got it.
right
I've got
now?
All right.
it. I've got it.
I don't
She
need to say
runs-
anything, evidently.
Apparently.
She runs, puts her
He-
hands down, like crouches up like a frog, and springs.
No,
across the-
I'm not a frog.
Blue Jay,
Right
describe
from
for us your jump. I don't know
Yes,
why everybody else is doing it.
Arcturus, what is your...
I don't even care anymore.
All right, fine. Don't then. You make a jump.
It was okay.
It's a
Imagine the
perfectly
coolest.
I was gonna
sexiest
describe it,
jump.
but then everyone else decided.
Today on Everyone is Arcturus. Okay, but seriously though, what does your cool running jump look like, Arcturus?
I mean, Arcturus is standing there, and Azaka is right there, and Ishi says something like, I could probably jump this, and Little Fox is just like, come on. And then Arcturus is like, yeah, that would be really cool, jumping over this pit. Like, Azaka would probably be really impressed with me. But he doesn't say that. But anyway, so he like looks over and like she's not crossed yet. So he's like, yeah, she'll definitely see. And then he just like does this like it's probably looks absolutely ridiculous, especially in armor, but it's definitely like a very like almost balletic like jump. Like it's way
He does a jeté.
yeah, it's ridiculous looking.
You do a little like Yuri on Ice spin in the middle. Nice. Yeah, I mean Azaka sees this happen, certainly.
No, I liked your Ishi voice, by the way.
Yeah,
Blue
good
Jay.
Ishi impression. All right, so Azaka climbs down and climbs back up to the side. But while everybody is doing this, Ishi, you can see the cave on the other side. So there's a howling, there's a whistling of wind, and if you look up, you can see that there's a hole above you that goes.
Oh, like
further
just
up.
here?
Yeah, you can see the hole. It's that dotted line there.
An impossibly great distance of 12 feet above you, there is a hole in the ceiling.
Yeah, the ceilings here vary between 5 and 15 feet. This one, if like you could for you it's a little hard because chimneying it would be a little bit difficult, but it's pretty rough on the outside. Like this isn't a well or anything.
I
You
got
got sharp little fingers.
fingers, yeah.
If somebody boosted you up, you could probably try to climb up to the next level from inside.
I think I found the way up to the next level. I will wait for help before I try and climb up there.
So were you whispering to just then?
To Arcturus.
I believe that whisper was for you. Yep.
Oh, okay. I mean, I could help if you want to go.
Well, we should wait for the
Upward?
others.
They're on their way. This cave isn't that big.
Yes, but I'm more worried about what is up there and not what.
Well, you're a famous duelist.
Fine, boost me up.
Okay. And so Arcturus is like doing the whole like, cheerleader boost. Like, you're really small. So
Yeah, I mean, Ishi weighs like a grand total of about 35 pounds.
While this is going on, I think Malik is asking for help to get across. He can't jump this. He's not an athletic man.
Yeah, so Malik's like looking down over the edge of the pit.
Yeah, and Ishi just like reaches up, and so if you like lower yourself over the edge, she'll just like grab you like one would a toddler and moves you over, like just like holding you over her head. Just
It's
like,
yeah. So for Little Fox, it's a little bit more difficult than tossing Ishi around. But I don't imagine that. I mean, Malik, you've got a bunch of gear, right? Like you've got a pack. With all
Yeah,
your
like
stuff.
all his weight is in his backpack, so you've got to like
yeah, it's like a
tip him
little
backwards slightly, like a
She's got, like,
turtle
one hand.
shell.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, she's strength 18, so basically like could carry the whole party on her shoulders.
Literally and metaphorically. So, Little Fox, I guess you're the last one to climb up into that other room.
Yeah, exactly. Because she just reaches up and like.
So as soon as you're all in that other little cavern, that's when the Terra folk dump the boiling oil on you.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. So yeah, you're in this little cavern that's what, like 15 across, 15 feet across, little sort of kidney shaped cave, rough hewn walls, or not even hewn, just like rough walls made by erosion and wind. And then yeah, there's a section above you that is open to the next area. From here, you cannot see all the way up. No one's vision extends far enough up to see the top of this
Okay, well,
wind tunnel.
I had boosted Ishi, so Ishi can like spider climb up there.
So windy.
Yeah. I mean,
it's kids. All right.
I mean, where is a kobold's best, best biome,
in
if
caves.
not small caves? Yeah. so-
Kobolds are best in caves.
It's
Or
true.
so I
That's
hear.
what I read a sign
I've
once
heard
that said
that
that.
kobolds are best in caves.
So I climb up at the front, the vanguard of our group. I climb up this tunnel.
Okay. All right. So make an athletics check for me as you begin clambering up the inside of this.
Can I
windy
make
tunnel.
an acrobatics
No,
check?
you cannot. This is
Dead?
this is
Okay.
climbing.
Damn it. Damn it.
All right. So you get about 10 feet. You slip and you fall.
Onto
So
me.
basically, it goes
Well, so
like this.
here's my question. Yeah. Are you, Arcturus, are you standing directly under the chimney when?
Oh
Ishi
yeah,
falls? Okay.
like it's been like she hasn't been climbing for that long, and I'm
Yeah.
probably like looking up like how's it going, and then just like kobold.
Okay, so Ishi, you take 2 damage, and
Okay.
Arcturus, you take 3 damage.
Nice.
As Ishi
On
falls
purpose.
on you. Yep.
Yeah.
And the two of you kind of like tumble backwards.
Don't worry, I've got the God.
Yeah. It does it. It's not graceful. Yeah, you get a big face full of kobold butt.
Like brushing herself off and like, sorry.
And Arcturus is like the wind was knocked out of him a little bit, and he's like, "You're heavier than how."
Yes, we may be small, but I've heard us described as, missile shaped.
Aerodynamic. Perfect. Yeah.
So
Little spiral
Little
on.
Fox is just gonna kind of like shove people out of the way and then just like jump up to the lip of this thing and like grab on and haul herself into it.
And so you like
he's gonna go
bash
first.
your fingers into the rock and start pulling yourself bodily. We get that shot of like Malik's lantern behind casting like harsh shadows on your like rippling back muscles as you pull yourself up into the chimney.
Yeah, she just like muscles up into it and then does the like chimney
It's-
thing where you're
Yeah, and it's easier
Split.
for you because you can reach. You don't have to cling to one side. You can reach across and like put your
Yeah.
feet up and like.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
go ahead and make a same roll, athletics check.
cool. I'm just gonna mute because there's a car alarm outside.
Okay.
You didn't mute.
That's okay. I'm gonna roll first. Okay. All right. So Little Fox, you can climb all the way up. And what's your? Let me see. What's your? You have dark vision, right? 60 feet.
No, I
Oh,
don't.
you
Or
don't?
do I
Okay.
do Furbolgs? I thought I didn't.
That's right. No, you don't. I just assume everybody does now. You get.
I'm the only one in this party that has dark vision.
Okay, so you get to the edge of the light, and then there's more feet of climbing. Even if Malik holds the lantern directly like up.
I can cast light and send it up to you.
Do you need more light? All right, I will turn it into bullseye mode, then it goes like 150 feet.
Nice.
Oh, it,
Okay.
like projects like a cone of light. Yeah. So, you, like,
So
shine
what
it
is
up.
Malik? What does that look like? Do we see you like fiddling with the little like side panels on your lantern?
Yeah, it's I've found out since there's no reason to have a normal lantern. A bullseye lantern is a better lantern, and also this one. And it's it was made for him. This is like his special archaeologist gear. So it was made as a gift, I think, by his parents before he went off to his first dig, and it's got a like you say, a mechanism for casting out the long beam.
Okay, cool. So that extends the light all the way up the
Yeah.
Okay, so you're casting your own shadow, right? Because you take up a lot of the inside of this area, but you can now see all the way up to the top, and from here you can see that the hole widens slightly, and then there's a cavern, and it looks like there's probably from where you were like another. It's 90 feet total, all the way from the ceiling of the one below up to above. So 90-foot climb. You can finish the climb here if you want and get up to the top.
Yeah, I'm realizing. So let's just quickly flash back to the moment where we had the two ropes tied together and one around my waist as I lead up so that I can drop the rope down, because that's just like an
sure.
obvious
Yeah, I mean, we look down. You've got it like tied around your waist and over your shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah, and so she gets to the top. She like hauls herself over and then like lowers the rope down. And I'm gonna fumble around a bit in the what I imagine to be dark upstairs area.
Okay.
For something to tie it to.
All right.
Because how could that possibly go wrong, right?
Okay, so you should be able to see a little area around you. Can you see up there?
Yeah, let me just
you're
scrub around till I find it.
It's straight up, sorry.
Little fox finds a sleeping terrafolk, ties the rope around their ankle.
That would be classic, right?
Did you find yourself, little fox?
I'm trying to. I see a black square.
Okay.
Although let me refresh because I've still got a little loading spinner. And
okay. All right, so it's a small cavern. Everybody in chat can see this one is smaller. It's about 10 feet to a side. There is an open area to the south of you, and right now you're being lit. It's being lit by a fairly impressive looking beam of light straight from below, from the chimney. You do not.
I get a little bit of bounce light to look around.
Yeah,
with.
You don't see anything you could tie it to up here.
Okay, well, worst case scenario, I am a pretty good anchor.
Yeah. I'll give you.
So that's what I'll default to, if nothing else.
Should I go again?
Yes, you or me. You can already see, but I need to take the light up.
I'll go next. Little fox, hey, are you ready for me to climb up?
And the rope does a little like bounce, and the end kind of like dances around.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then just clamber up the rope.
Okay, sounds good. Make
Athletics
that.
again.
It would be the same test, but with
advantage,
right?
It's a 7 though this time, right? Yeah.
It's still
Is
a
that
fail.
any better?
This time you take 6 damage. So
God damn it!
You've taken 8 damage so far from falling out of this hole.
Screw it, I'm going again.
So climb, fall, climb, fall. 3rd time's a charm, and you manage to get up. So let me drop you. Let me drop you into the other room here.
Oh my god.
All right. So
Little Fox is just like sitting on the lip of this thing as you climb up, and like picks you up and deposits you on it and like dusts you off and just kind of like frowns and like fusses over you a little bit because you look like you've been like scraped up from falling.
Stop it, I'm fine.
Stop fussing over me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before I climb up, I'm gonna heal myself because I'm very hurt.
Hold on, let me go first. Oh,
That's fine. I just I wanted to do that.
Okay. The healing waves of Istitia flow through you, curing you of your kobold on your head wounds.
It makes me happy.
Also the spider bite.
Not the whole spider bite, just mostly the kobold wound and then a little
mostly
bit of
the kobold.
Yeah. Who's going up next?
Malik.
Okay, so Malik, you can't climb with the lantern in your hand.
I can
no, I
cast
can-
light, and you can just like have it attached to your pack or something.
Yeah, you can turn that straight off again, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll douse it for a second, put it back on the little rung it's got on my pack. And,
I mean, I just have to like. I feel like I should be able to just like stop casting my spell, but I think it might just last for an hour, so we'd have to cover it with like a sack.
I think you can just cancel any spell that you've cast once you've cast it. I think you're allowed to just be like.
And the effect ends.
Okay, then light. Oh, I can dismiss it again with an action.
And what are you casting it on?
Just on like something that Malik or I are carrying. Probably Malik, because you got to turn your fire off before you start trying to climb up a chimney.
So like a tin cup from his mess kit hanging off the back of his backpack or something.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So this sort of like seen through an aquarium, like flickery bluish light emerges from
it's great.
the cup, casting water patterns on the wall as you begin to climb. Malik, can I get an athletics check from you with advantage because of the rope?
You absolutely can.
Whew, boy. All right, you get it, but you wouldn't have if it weren't for that. If it weren't for that rope.
Thanks, rope.
All right, let me copy and paste you.
Rope is the real MVP.
Yeah, seriously. We thought log was cool. Okay, so
I would motion to Azaka and be like, go ahead.
she looks up kind of nervously and then looks at you. And you're in this kind of like there's this very like grotto-y light, right? Like flickering down from above. It reminds you of being deep below the waves. And yeah, so there's this bluish light that is this flickering down into the room, and she looks at you and kind of like looks up and looks sort of nervous.
It's fine. The rest of the party made it. I'll be right down here if you need something to fall on.
She raises an eyebrow suggestively at that.
Well, just go ahead.
She walks over to you, and you're standing under the thing. Do you just stand there and look at her? Like, what do you do?
I mean, I could help her up like I did Ishi, but there's also a rope, so I don't want to like.
I'm asking if you offer to give her a boost.
Yes, Arcturus would be like, "Do you need my help? I don't want to like presume that you don't need help. Obviously, you can probably handle it yourself. But like, if you want help, then I could help you."
Right. Yeah. She puts a hand on your shoulder and starts to like raise one of her legs, so you can put your hands out to give her a boost. Okay. And so you boost her up into the chimney. And for one shining second, her body is close to yours as you boost her up, and away she goes. Let's make a roll and see how Azaka does.
Arcturus is really glad that it's dark so that she probably can't see him blushing as much.
Yep. Okay, she does the climb. Okay.
10.
And then I'm at the bottom all alone, and I frantically climb up the ladder so I'm not all alone.
Jump up and grab the rope and start pulling yourself up.
Yeah, the rope. And I'm just like, I don't want to be alone down with the spider corpses.
Okay. Oh yeah, no problem. You're good. All right, so let me move you into level 2. And for any of the players who have not yet found where you are, there it is.
Oh, okay.
It's a big map. Okay, so Malik, you've adjusted the lantern and filled this little area with light, and you notice, I think, Arcturus, maybe we notice it through you. So as you step out of the chimney onto the ground, plant your feet, you feel at this level the gentle like swaying of the tower in the wind.
I get a little bit.
I would say not unlike the deck of a ship.
Azaka,
Azaka,
Arcturus is not purple. He's like more green than usual.
Yeah, Azaka looks at you. She helps you up. She pulls you up, and she says, "I can't tell if you look unwell or this is just what you look like."
I don't like shifting and swaying things.
Yeah, she nods and she says, "We'll be back on the ground soon."
Hopefully, voluntarily.
Shall I go ahead? You want me to take a look? I am a little injured, however.
And yeah, little fox makes the shush sign,
I'm being quiet.
and then points down the corridor like she wants you to
Right.
sneak ahead.
Yes. I will do. I'm gonna go do that right now.
But I
Is
love
there
that you think I'm shushing you initially. That's great.
Is there anything that you want me to look out for specifically?
People that want to kill us or things
Fair enough.
want to
All
kill
right,
us.
I will go and do that.
Yeah, little fox just bares her sharp teeth at the mention of is there anything in particular I need to look out for? And she's just like,
Okay. I would like to stealth my way forward.
Yeah, you get that dark vision too.
I do.
Okay, great. Yeah, go ahead and make the roll, and then I'll let you start moving. Okay, 1 sec. All right.
Oh, where do you
It's
want me
okay.
to
You
stop
can
here?
you can keep moving. You are stealthy enough that you do not disturb the things that you just went about.
Okay. What am I seeing here? I can't really.
So you come around the corner, and there are two. There's a cavern. I mean, there's a chamber to your left and a tunnel to your right. The tunnel to your right, you can hear like blowing across the mouth of the tunnel. So you can also see, I think, at this point, this tunnel leads out. You can see night sky.
Yeah. I can see outside.
You can see the sky outside. Now, I can't remember. You guys are climbing at night, right?
Twilight.
Yeah,
Dusk.
twilight. So it's getting dark. So you can see the darkness and the very bare edges of the sun dipping on the horizon, and that's off to your right. And then to your left, still sleeping, nestled up like bats on the ceiling, are some familiar and fairly hideous-looking creatures.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Something like a cross between a mosquito and a very large bat. You see their leathery wings curled around them. A cluster of sturges.
Okey-doke.
And then at the far end back here in the cave, just around the corner, you can see what looks like a dead body. It is wearing tattered clothes. It's mostly skeletal, but has some desiccated skin and flesh still clinging to its bones. And you can see, torn open on a rock, a coin purse. There are some gold coins scattered on the floor.
Ooh.
Treasure. Whoa.
They're on the ceiling, right?
Yes, they're all on the ceiling.
It's gold coins.
So do you want to try to sneak across the room? to get to
Yes,
the
that's
coins?
what I'm gonna do.
Okay. All right. So you start to tiptoe under the sturges, and I think one of them above you rustles its wings and maybe starts to wake up a little. And then you continue.
Okay.
Make one more stealth check. So this is the check for moving in.
Okay.
And I'll see if they notice. Oh dear, that's an 8. That's an 8.
Why didn't you use advantage?
Let's see how.
I don't have an inspiration to. Oh wait, I do.
You should always have inspiration.
It's okay. I mean, I trashed you on it. So you get to about here, and the sturges wake up and begin to swarm angrily. Everybody in the other room, I think you notice. They start to flap their wings. They wake up and they turn their beady little sturge eyes on you. And you are surrounded by sturges. What do you do, Ishi, right before we roll initiative? You don't have time to move, but do you shout in panic or?
I made a mistake.
So y'all hear Ishi shout, "I made a mistake," and everyone can roll initiative.
God damn it, Ishi.
I made a mistake. It was good. It was
Oh
pretty.
shit, I'm so ready to save your
It
ass.
was pretty fluky.
I
Rolled
had to.
You rolled really bad, and I rolled a 19 and a 20. They have advantage, and they have a -1, but they rolled really well. You're doing great.
I had to try.
This is
I couldn't.
less. Yeah, this is less a case of you being incompetent and more the dice screwing you.
Yeah.
You should have. Yeah, you should have been able to.
I have pretty good stealth.
Yeah.
If this was one of my campaigns, you would now die. You just die. Nothing you can do about it.
I'm
Well,
never
the
playing with
Sturges-
you.
the
Well,
Sturges-
I have
Goodness, we're not playing with
I
you.
have an 18 AC. So.
I was about to say, if you're lucky, you could run, but they get to go first. So Yeah, the Sturges begin their terrible assault. I think
Bring it
that,
on.
Yeah, I think that there's enough room here for just all but like one of them to get at you, pretty much. Like I think the one above you is still waking up, but yeah, we'll do 1, 2, 3,
all
4,
right.
5, 6. We'll do 7. 7 Sturges begin to like flap at you and try to bite you. Let's see how it goes.
Of course, you hit me on the first one.
Yeah. Yep. Hits you for
Fucking,
6.
of course. God, I hate you.
Okay.
How is this fucking even possible?
Are you still up after
No.
those? Okay. All right. So you get swarmed by Sturges. The first 2 sink their little proboscis blades into you and just drain you dry like a Capri Sun. And you fall to the ground. I
got you. Don't worry about it.
Do you make a sound?
I mean, I fall
you
over.
tumble to the
So
earth?
yeah. Ah!
I got you. Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. So the other Sturges, I think, seeing that you're basically like drained, they start to fly out into the hallway. So
Okay.
let me see. They start flapping their little wings.
You still have your second wind?
Yeah, but I can't use it while I'm down.
No. I have healing word and
Okay.
spare the dying. You'll be.
All right.
Do I have to spare the dying and then healing word?
No, you can healing
Or
word straight
I
away.
can just healing word. Okay, so that's a bonus action even. Cool, you're fine. I'll be there. I'm gonna save you.
I think that one just provoked an opportunity attack off of Little Fox, the one moved into the corner.
Can you take a reaction if you haven't gone yet in the
Yeah.
initiative?
Yes. As
Okay.
long as you're not surprised.
Okay. And
I think so.
I was moving it there because I was trying to figure out what the deal was with occupying space as a small creature because they're little. But I don't know if that
I think
makes
they
any
still take a 5. I don't believe there's anything that means they can stack up.
Yeah,
on
you
the
gotta be
same
a swarm or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll let it go here then.
That's fine. That's reasonable.
And yeah, actually, you know what? I think go ahead, Little Fox, and make that attack of opportunity. Because they're just gonna swarm into the room anyway, looking for hot blood.
Yeah, they're not
They're
strategic.
not smart enough to
They're-
avoid being attack of opportunity. So yeah.
All right, here comes. I hit it for 12 damage.
Okay, so yeah, I mean that's the thing is they start to swarm into the room and fly around, and you get one of them. You get to take a swing at one and smash it against the wall.
Yeah, it's just like over Malik's head. The hammer just like into the wall. Like some rocks fall next to you. It like almost killed you in the process. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the Sturges are just flapping around, kind of in a panic, and they've been awoken by blood. Arcturus, you get to go. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be like, I look around to the rest of my party members and I'm like,
Oh, and sorry, Malik, you get a attack of opportunity on this one as it goes past you, if you want it.
This will be hilarious if I manage to hit with it.
What weapon do you even have in your hand? Like you've got
I have
your
a
lantern.
quarterstaff.
Well, hold on.
Yeah,
So
lantern.
if you have a
lantern
lantern
one
in one hand
hand.
and a quarterstaff in the other, how are you casting spells?
I have to drop the lantern, really.
Okay, I assume you dropped the
Or the
quarterstaff.
quarterstaff,
Yeah,
actually. I've
because the
dropped
lantern would
quarterstaff.
break. But yeah, okay. Yeah,
So I'll spill stuff.
can we?
I mean,
like I don't know if you would be walking around in here with your quarterstaff out.
I mean, the thing is that light is
Totally
not
fine.
concentration. So light could have just like been like
yeah,
still.
Dave specifically told me he was taking the lantern out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep, no, I think that's totally reasonable. I've just climbed up. I don't have my staff out. I don't need it for walking. I won't take the attack of opportunity. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, not to try to like take it away from you, but it just seemed
No,
to
no,
me like
It's
yeah.
fine.
Okay, Arcturus, you can go.
So yeah, I look around to the rest of the party and I'm like, I'm going to go check on Ishi. You take care of these, yes? And then just run out of the room.
You'll get hit by the
So
wall.
I know I'm gonna get attack of opportunity, but it's fine. I'm gonna go here, so that would be 2, right?
I say,
Or just one?
wait, if you wait 1 second, I'll get rid of them. Hold.
Arcturus is like already on his way.
I'm moving. Yeah.
Alternately, if your spell is a bonus action, you could take the disengage action and rip through.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the spell is a
Right.
bonus action.
Okay,
So
sure.
Yeah, I'll take the disengage action.
Okay, so you already started to move, but you can stop here, take the disengage action, and then keep moving.
If I'm getting an attack of opportunity for this one that was right next.
Yeah, I already rolled it and it missed. Yep.
Okay, if I don't stop, do I get the attack of opportunity from this one?
You can get to here without provoking any more attacks of opportunity.
No, I mean, but like if I just went through, does it still be an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, like
I don't stop.
No, it's the thing that triggers the attack is when you leave this square.
Okay. There's 2 other guys in here. I think that
They're clinging to Ishi. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just save that. I want to have my action.
So you're okay with the Sturges? You get 3 attacks of opportunity on you if you
Why
use
3?
a full action.
Because that one is there?
Yeah, all 3 of them threaten this square.
Okay. Yeah, then I guess it's best to disengage. I didn't think about like all 3 of them. I thought it was just one guy because I was moving through a square. Yeah. Then I'll stop, take the disengage action, move the rest of my movement, and then bonus action, healing word for Ishi.
Okay.
Thank you.
And
yeah, because these things would have killed Ishi.
I'll second wind on my turn once I'm up.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Okay, so Ishi,
Whoa!
Nice, good healing word. Ishi, you're knocked unconscious by the stingers of these creatures, and then, as though you were being dragged up from some great depth of darkness, you are restored to life.
And I feel like when you like healing word, like when you like get up out of like when you get healing worded, you get like it's like when you're not actually wet, but you feel like a little bit like damp.
Yeah, it's like cold and a little bit wet.
Water in the ear.
But your skin isn't actually wet. You just feel like
cough up a little salt water.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, your mouth has got like salt water.
So that was a disengage move or move disengage. Finish the move. Cast healing word. You can hear outside, Arcturus. You can hear some of these things flapping around.
Oh, great.
But Little Fox, it is your turn.
Well, Adam.
Yes.
Glad that you have given me
this square is unoccupiable, and if
Yeah,
you
'cause it's
from
the
where you're
pit.
standing, you can attack this one. But I think because they're flying around, you can move through them without any trouble.
Okay, well, what I would like to do is move to here then, right? Like diagonal.
Yeah, it's
down
like
to the right.
two moves.
Move here and then here or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
that's fine.
I'm going to rage and I'm going to just start hitting these things out of the air.
All right, take swing.
So that's my last rage
Okay.
for the day.
I'll probably need a rest anyway.
Is a 14 a hit?
Yeah, which of these were you attacking?
I'll attack the one that's in the corridor.
The one in front of Malik?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it takes 14 damage.
Toast.
And it's just like as she's passing through, just for color, right? It's like as she's walking through, she just like smashes it out of the air and then like goes to get the other ones and is like trying to bat them with her hands and just like shouting.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. So let me add your... I mean, this won't last long enough for your rage to go away, but it's good practice to get into.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So move, bonus action for rage, and then you're done. Okay.
On a player level, I'm sorry, everyone, that I created this situation that we're in.
Azaka, it's not your fault. It's the dice. That was like... You had the stats for it. You had the skill. Okay, so Azaka is going to make an attack on the Sturge nearest her, and she kills it. Okay, and then she doesn't really have anywhere to go, so I think she's done.
She can totally move through.
Yeah, but she doesn't want to get in Little Fox's way, right? Because Little Fox is like barreling through the hallway.
She can move to this.
I
way.
am a whirlwind of destruction.
Yeah, she's not that into just standing and protecting you, Malik, so...
She can hit it if she moves there.
That
You got
one?
a second attack.
Yeah, that's true. But she's not going to. Your turn, Malik.
Okay. That is fine. So Malik moves 1, 2.
Okay.
I can't see a third one. That's frustrating.
Just two shot one of them.
Yeah, we'll move there. We will shock and grasp one of them.
Okay.
Oh, might miss.
Okay. So you lunge out to grab one, but it's too quick.
Yep.
Okay, Ishi, you currently have 2 Sturges attached to you. They'll still drain blood. So you'll want to have some hit points when it's their turn.
Yeah, which is why the first thing I'm gonna do is second wind.
Because second wind gives you more blood.
Which gives me
Just fills you with more blood.
1d10 plus 2.
Okay.
HP is 9 total extra HP, which brings me back up to a grand total of
16.
16. Thank you. And then I guess I'll try and stab one of them off me.
Okay. Sure.
With a hacha.
Yeah. You hit one.
11 damage.
Nice. It pops. There's all that blood you were missing. So
Ew.
you stab it and it just pops like a balloon.
Ugh.
The other one.
Using Von Saberberg's cloak to like wipe it away.
The other Sturge that is attached to you automatically deals a little bit of damage at the beginning of its turn.
I'm afraid I must level a correction at you, Adam.
Okay.
Because they detach when okay. Oh, actually, it says they detach when a target dies. Does Ishi count as dying when she's
It
reduced?
says that it does so. It detaches once it drains 10 hit points of blood from the target. The target dies. No, Ishi didn't die. Ishi was just unconscious. And
Right,
dying.
she's unconscious. Okay, cool.
Yes. Okay, so Ishi, you take 7 damage.
Oh my
The
god.
Sturge just like hoovers out some of your blood.
Ah.
Tiny insect Draculas. Malik, one of them is going to try to attach itself to you. It misses. And then Little Fox, one is going to do the same for you. And it also misses. And then Arcturus, the 2 that were outside, come back in, and they try to get at you. 1
No.
and 2.
Yes.
Okay, so the second one sticks to you. I'll put a little marker
4
on it.
damage, you said?
And you take 4 damage as it pokes a hole in you, and now it's going to try to
Gross.
slurp up your blood. But that's okay, because it's your turn.
Get this gross thing off of me.
Okay.
Smack. No.
No.
I'm trying not to like hit myself,
Yeah, totally.
but also hit the thing off of me, and I'm just going like,
I love that you ran in with like a plan just to do one thing, but no additional plan after that. It was just like, uh-oh, and then this just fly back in and try to glom onto you.
I didn't know there was some outside.
Sorry, this one is not attached. This is the one that is attached. Okay, all right. Little Fox.
Yeah, so I still have 2 Sturges next to me.
Yes.
Again, I will focus on smashing the one that's next to Malik.
Okay.
Thank
Because-
you.
He deserves my help and needs it desperately.
Okay.
So I hit for 15 damage.
Nice.
And this is all her like doing that thing of like I'm not really looking at it, but I like swing, backhand and just like mush it against the ceiling and then like bat away at this other one. There's lots of that kind of stuff going on.
Nice. Yeah, totally. I don't imagine this isn't just like one swing and a crush. It's like you're grabbing at them and doing all kinds of other stuff.
Yeah, there's lots going on.
The maul is the main implement of
buzzing
your damage
around.
dealing, but there's other shit happening.
Yeah, she's
okay.
very handsy.
Okay.
I don't think I'm going to move. This is the other thing I'm considering. Maybe it would actually behoove me to jog down here, though.
Okay.
Yeah. So, cool. I am done.
All right. So Azaka, seeing that you've not run down the hallway, she runs past Malik, and she'll take a swing at this Sturge that's closest to her.
Save me.
She's trying. This isn't the one attached to you. She hits it, and it dies.
Save me. Hit the other one.
She can't swing around the corner at it, is the thing.
Can't you do more movement?
No, that's it for her too.
Well, I mean, but party squares are. She can't like.
She can't. She can't stop in your square to make an attack and then move out of it. You can't occupy the same square at the same time, and stopping to attack, as far as I know, is.
Well, but this
like,
thing is
stopping.
attached to me, so isn't it technically in my square?
No.
It's in that square. Oh yeah, hold on. No, she didn't actually even hit that one. She gets a second attack on it. I've been shortchanging them on their armor class. They are AC, not 11. That was the spiders. Let's see if her second attack does it.
Ooh.
Basically, any hit will kill them, but yeah, there it is. Okay. So it's all a moot point anyhow. Okay. So Malik, your turn.
Okay. Move down.
Get it off of me.
I take the attack of opportunity from the bottom one as I squeeze through the
Okay.
corridor.
Hits you.
Reroll, please.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
spend-
lucky. Okay.
Ugh, still not helpful.
I'll take 4 points of damage then.
Okay. Now here's a question. The Sturge attaches itself to you. Does it move with you when you move? Like, just moving won't take it off.
I mean, I guess so, probably.
Yeah, I
guess.
guess. I guess you drag it along with you.
Well, now
Yeah.
you have 3 targets.
Well, it doesn't matter. You don't need me to roll. I'm going to cast Magic Missile and kill 3 of them.
Right, because Magic Missile deals how much? Like, I mean,
1d4
they have,
plus 1.
It's 1d4 plus
they
1.
have,
So
they have 2
2.
hit points. So
Yeah, so he goes, so like the thing like latches onto him and he just like spins like the like arrow of glassified sand and just like skewers it and explodes and just like pew, shoots the mill.
Nice. All right. So yeah, they all in varying degrees, they all burst and burn up. And everybody's pretty much everybody's at this point like covered in at least a little sticky Sturge juice.
Gross.
Yeah. And they had just been sleeping, so they were all hungry and emaciated when they came down, and they filled up with your blood, and then you got each other's blood on each other by killing them.
This is incredibly unhealthy.
Yeah, it's really messy. Yeah, not a good scene. All right.
Sure.
Is the gold still visible?
Yes, the gold is absolutely still there at your feet. So Ishi, covered in hot sticky blood, let's take a break. Everybody go take a quick shower, and when we get back, you can get your gold. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.